Hey everyone, today we are going to look at, are subscriptions killing your budget? And you will be shocked. A survey done by Yahoo said 48% of people that they spoke to had forgot to cancel a subscription before it auto-renewed and they had to pay. And again, today in our society, subscriptions are massive. So today we're going to dive into, are subscriptions killing your budget? So let's get started. Hey everyone, this is Lauren Mack with Hacking the Rat Race, and I would love for you to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos on money, saving, and investing. So do you think subscriptions are killing your budget? This is an area when I work with people that they are always the most shocked. And you might be thinking, why? Of course you know about the subscriptions you signed up for, but sometimes you don't. And oftentimes people aren't looking at their expenses, what's coming in and out of their account. And when I work with people and go over their last 3 months of incomes and expenses, this is the area where people are most shocked. And you might be wondering why. I think because subscriptions have become so common and generally they're not that much money, right? So when they're in someone's budget, maybe they don't even know that they're paying it. They don't notice that much money. And even in some cases, I've worked with people who literally knew they had this subscription and they just never canceled it because it seemed like too much of a hassle to cancel for the amount of money. And again, this is what businesses are looking for and hoping for. These days, it literally seems like you can get a subscription for everything. You literally have grocery boxes, food boxes, shaving boxes, women boxes, gym, yoga, car washes, Netflix, Hulu, literally Amazon. Almost everything you can buy these days is a subscription. And generally speaking, they don't cost very much money, but over time, these companies make a massive amount of money. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So again, let me give you an example of a couple I worked with not too long ago. We went through their 3 months of income and expenses. They had 9 subscriptions, which if you think of all the things you can get subscriptions for, that's really not that many. However, that totaled $324 per month just for those 9 subscriptions. Of those 9 subscriptions, 3 of them they didn't even realize that they had. 4 of them they rarely used. And there were 2 that they used all the time. So literally we cut out the other 7 that either they didn't even know they had or that they rarely used, and that put another $300 back in their budget. That is literally $3,600 per year that they have back in their budget. And here's the thing, when I originally started working with this couple, they didn't think they had enough money to make their emergency fund. They didn't think they had enough money to start investing once they filled their emergency fund. But just by looking at this one simple strategy, it's no other saving strategies, it's not even coming up with more money. They were literally able to add $300 back into their budget. And this has even happened to someone like myself. And you would think, how can someone that's so vigilant have this happen to them? But what happened to me is I do go through my budget and I look at all of my income and expenses every month. And when I was going through my budget a few months ago, I noticed a charge for $79. And I had no idea what it was. Upon further research, turns out it was antivirus software from my husband's computer 2 years ago. And I guess whenever we paid for it then, we signed up on auto renewal without even knowing it. And $79, while it's not $5 or $15, still for some people, if you're not looking at it and you have a lot of transactions, could go unnoticed. I reached out to the company and we disputed it, and they did give us a refund and we were able to cancel the auto renewal. But again, this happens so many times. And again, sometimes we just do it voluntarily, like say a $13 cute little makeup bag that shows every month, or even subscriptions to things like Blue Apron, which if you really think about it, if you look up recipes ahead during the week that you were interested in, make one list, go to the grocery store one time, that can literally save you so much money every month. And the only thing that's missing is just a little bit of inconvenience of having to find recipes, which you can literally just look online, and then having to go to the grocery store. But that can literally save you the difference of hundreds of dollars per month. So I challenge you to go look at your income and expenses and see how many subscriptions you have, and then look at them and see how often do I actually use this? Did I even know that I had it? And maybe clean up your subscriptions and get that money into your savings, your investing, or back into your budget. So I want to hear from you in the comments below. Are subscriptions killing your budget? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. It literally costs nothing and it does so much for this channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos on money, saving, and investing. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.